You don't have to be leftist to say that there's a growing income gap in our culture, and many of the people at the upper 1% have gotten phenomenally rich, and many people in the rest of us have not. And that's not an ideological statement, it's just a reality. So people can't afford as much. And unfortunately now with our economy tanking, more people, even at the upper ends, are feeling the pinch.
I started coming here at the end of last summer. We had just moved into Durham. My husband and myself are both on disability, where he's on dialysis 3 days a week. He can't possibly even do a part-time job. And as his dialysis progressed, his kidney disease progressed, other side effects started showing up. We had enough money initially to get by, nothing big, but to get by. But then the medication bill started increasing and increasing and increasing, and it's really getting very hard. And then, especially now, with the way the situation is, I mean, we've seen an increase in grocery prices, which is unbelievable. We go once a month when the check comes in, and we buy whatever we can, and it's been getting smaller and smaller because of the prices are going up. The gas for a while hurt really bad because my husband has to go to Portsmouth 3 days a week. That took a big chunk out of our money. Medication took a big chunk out of our money. We never expected to both be disabled within a year. We were always figured we can work and work and work until, you know, time to retire and we're going to be all set. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. The plans didn't work out the way we had it planned. So I hope other people would realize, because it can happen to anybody. Mm-hmm. Never would be. I always used to contribute, always. You know, I figured, yeah, it's going to be like this forever. I'm going to be working, he's going to be working. You know, we're golden, but unfortunately, and I'm sure we're not the only people.
I'm looking inside the fridge. We have some fruit in there and some decaying leaves on the bottom. But we definitely need some more cold items like juice and milk and eggs. And that's the freezer. It's mostly bread. Hot dog buns, actually. Could use some ice cream though. I'm sure people would enjoy that. I think this is another freezer. Yeah. That's the tiny frozen vegetable section up there.
I've been coming for a year, a little over a year, and when I've needed to, not in the summertime, but in the winter. And sometimes he's had turkeys and meats in the food pantry.
Sometimes I'll see a ton of stuff in the donation, and then, like right now, there's like a box of tea.
I think people are amazingly generous. We live in a really generous country, and I think we have a generous spirit as a people. I think people are willing to rise. I think the hard part is people's ability to donate is being impacted.
Definitely noticed that the shelves have been kind of low. Even since I started like 3 weeks ago, they've been getting lower. And I'm surprised with how many people come to this like specific community.
There's poverty here, right under our noses. We don't have to go around the world all the time to find poverty. Even in a great country like ours and in a great system like ours, there's a lot of injustice. And some of it's right here at home. We're in the wealthiest nation on earth, I think. At least we have been. We're in one of the wealthiest states in the country. New Hampshire's in the top 10 per capita in the country. And Durham is in the top 10 of the top 10. So we're one of the wealthiest towns in one of the wealthiest states. So we still have people that are hungry. While many of us are eating well, and I eat well, many people are starving, and there's something wrong about that.
This has really been a godsend, literally. You have no idea. There would have been some weeks when there would have been tomato soup and spaghetti. So this is just fabulous. And I've seen a lot more people too coming here. It's so necessary for some people in order to just survive to the next paycheck.
You know, people come in every day to use the food pantry, which is really great, but it's something we definitely need in this community. I think everyone's hope is that eventually we won't need to have a food pantry. Everyone will be able to take care of themselves and not have to depend on someone. But I mean, for now, we're here for them.